this session, we're going to try and... No, there's no try. We're going to go to Summit. Ooh, I need a little more water.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. Just a little more. We have to decide what we're going to leave here. We only have to drop about a kilo. I'm going to pick up a little more water, more than that. So, what is staying here? Let's figure that out. I don't need the second hatchet. It's gonna stay here. There's problem solved. Yeah, but then I'm going to pick up the water I'm going to drink and that. So that's going to make me over. How am I on first aid? Okay, I don't need the antiseptic. That can stay here too. Don't know that that solves the problem. No, that leaves me at a little over yet. I want some coal too. Just a few for fires. So we'll have to drop some other stuff. I already had a couple. Okay, never mind. Yeah, two's fine. Drink that. Hope there's not a blizzard outside. It kind of sounds crappy, but we're going to find out in a minute, aren't we? That sucks. Better. That'll work. It's not like it's going to blow out anyway as soon as I go outside. Because I don't think I've been outside in like 7 or 8 days of playing where the wind hasn't been absurdly high. We'll find out when we get out there. Okay, come on, walk over that. No, for real. Alright. That spot's a little silly. Might not be a blizzard, but it's as windy as it usually is. The reason I'm trying to keep my weight down is I may choose to climb down the
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I might just go, but we'll see. I'm also trying to decide how long I want to spend in Timberwolf Mountain. An argument can be made, although a very weak one, to go forge. Because we'll get a hammer in the plane. I don't need arrowheads. I don't think I'll need arrowheads for a good while. So foraging is not important. Not to me, anyway. If I was playing on Interloper, different story, that would be like the thing to do. Like, oh, yep, gotta run to the forge now. Yeah, no reason to do that. So I probably won't head to Desolation Point. Another argument can be made for when I get my good clothes off the summit to make for Forsaken Airfield and get the shortwave. That one I can agree with. That might actually be my next course of action. Oh, I didn't check the corpse over there, did I? I don't think the corpse was there. Well, when I look at it on the replay, it'd be like, hey, you missed the corpse up there. They can have matches on it. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think he was up there. Well, actually, he would have been up there, but that's beside the point, isn't it? Do we want to? How do we want to?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You can walk down the side of it right here. It's really, really sketchy, so I usually just opt to get underweight and go down this road the normal person way. It's not that heavy. drop a kilo, huh? Alright. That's doable. Let's eat a potato. I prefer to heat these up, but I think I'm going to eat one and drop it. That's sketchy. I don't want to get sick from that. Let's not use it. Let's not take it out of food. What don't I want? I want all the saplings to stay with me. Do we have any extra clothing? I don't want... Yeah, I don't want this anymore. That helped. It helped a little. Could drop a few tinder plugs, just a few. Doesn't quite get me there. That does. Right. Down we go. Oh, this monster of a rope. This is going to be exhausting. I might have to drink a coffee. Do I want to check this backpack? No, because if there's something in there that I want. I like the crampons, though. They're reducing my grip basis. If there's something in there I want, then I have to figure out what else to drop. So I just think I'm going to pretend that backpack was not there. I didn't see it. We're going to keep moving down the road. Yeah, it is possible to go down this road one, but it's sketch. Like, expect a lot of damage. So yeah, you'll come down there, I think. It's where is it over? No, it's over there you come down. It's pretty sketchy, though. Snow shelter, it's probably destroyed. No, I could still use it. 81%, that's in good shape. Nothing else here, though. I don't need to go to sleep, so we'll just not worry about that. Could use a nap, actually, after that. Yeah, it's only noon. I want to keep moving. So we'll probably have a coffee when we get up here by this rope. I could just take... See, do I want to go through the cave? If I do, then I got to carry all this crap up the summit with me, and I don't want to do... Oh, bullets are taking those. Oh no, it's just a cache. It looked like ammo from a distance. Yeah, we'll take that. High plateau. That would be high meadow. Yep. Yeah, that's high meadow. Vangler's Den. Okay. Popping a flare because there is a wolf that sits down here at the bottom of this rope just to troll the player. That is to reduce my fatigue use. I don't know what she does with the flare when climbing down. Probably puts it in her back pocket. Yeah, I can't see that burning your clothes in any way, shape, or form. No, that wouldn't happen. Another thing you could do is light a flare and throw it down here. And if you could land it right in this area, the wolf couldn't approach you while you climb down. He doesn't seem to be camping on the rope this time. He might be over here. But I've been ambushed by that wolf too many times to just, you know, not want to do something about it. You know, not be proactive. Yeah, he's right there. He's right to my left. Yeah, I see you. That's great. You just bark. So yeah, they're being proactive about it, making sure he can't touch me. Secluded shelf cave up here, I think it's called. I can't remember. I could step in there, but I'm not cold, so we're not going to. I am going to get him to run away, though, as soon as I see him. Yeah, there you are. Come here. Come here. I don't want you to run behind me. Turn around. Why do they do that? It's so annoying. All right. Here's why that's annoying, and I just have an issue with it. Okay, the animal is coming towards me. It's going to attack, right? So now I have to deal with him again. But why should that not happen? He's coming towards me. I draw my weapon, he gets scared. He should not run at me like pass. He should turn around and run away. It's just, yeah, it's just stupid that I have to do this again. I shouldn't have to. It's RNG, but it's just ridiculous RNG. Like, why? Why is this even a thing? Go away. There, that's the correct thing to do. Run the other way. Good. At least the wolf isn't completely... But yeah, going that way... Oops, ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Going that way, where I just kind of threw my flare like an idiot, goes through Pilar's footrest and goes to the cave that would put me out right at deer clearing, and I'd be there, pretty much. Like, not far from Summit at all. But, since I'm carrying too much crap, I really want to lighten the load a whole lot before we go up there. I mean, a whole lot. I don't want to take anything up there I don't need. I need a bow and a couple of arrows because of the fact that there could be 2 wolves up there. On my last run, there were 2 wolves up there. There can also be a bear out here somewhere.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So I'm going to see if I can listen for it. Because I might not hear anything over the waterfall and the flare. I might be babbling. Falls are right there, which means there's wolves over there. I'm honestly surprised I don't hear them howling. Debating taking the fish out of this container too and cooking them. They're going to be low condition, but might not be a bad idea. I'm wondering where the bear is. I'm hoping he's not right in front of me and I'm going to walk right into him. That would be pretty embarrassing. Oh, he's close. He'll definitely pick me up when I pick up these fish. Which we'll leave right here. I'm not going to bother to cook them. I want to leave. Yeah, we're a bit tired, but I'll drink another coffee if I have to. Actually, I might have to because we'll start slowing down. I just want to get away from where he can see me before I do that. Yeah, we should be good here. It's too early in the journey for me to be below half energy, but that's thanks to that ginormous rope. So there's that. This mist effect, this is probably new for like the PS5 version of the game, where it's like, it's kind of cool. No cattails along here at all, huh? That's interesting. There's some here I could grab. And I don't know that I need them, but I plan to go up to Summit Light. I might just take a bunch of cattails.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's a nice day though. My gear sucks and I'm warm. So that tells you something. It's a very nice day. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Well, to be fair, we do have a couch on sweater now, which is the best in the game. Manufactured, not crafted from animal skin. And the best boots in the game that are manufactured, not crafted from animal skin. No backpack. Bummer. Maybe his backpack was up there on that rope ledge. Hard to say, isn't it? Let's have a coffee. Didn't really need the hydration, but I needed the energy boost. So, just in case. It's usually wolf down here. I haven't seen him yet, but there usually is one. See, I'm still trying to decide how long I want to stay in Timberwolf Mountain. Do I want to get all the containers? Do I want to, complete the map? What I think I might do is try and get the containers at least. Not worry so much about map completion, because I have hundreds of days to do that. But get the containers emptied at least, so that, they don't need whatever I want in there. I have the options of using what's in them before they go ruined and despawn. So, yeah, maybe I get the containers at least, and then we head to Forsaken Airfield, to the far territory, and get the shortwave radio, and then probably start Signal Void almost immediately. I'll have access to the trader probably before I consider doing that. I want to get him started as well, but I need to find the conspiracy theorist bunker soon, especially if I start dealing with the trader, because that's the first quest he gives you, like side quest he gives you, to go find something and get it out of the conspiracy theorist bunker. Now in the PS4 version of the game, when I completed that quest, the game deleted my save file, because the trader was broken in that version. But yeah, Hinterland has thus taken care of that, so I really want to do the trader quest really badly, because I've been unable to do so. What I might do, depending on where we're at, and whether I can get the trader or not. See, I'm not just going to sit around and wait for a frickin' Aurora to show up. Like, oh, I can finally talk to him, yay. But once we summit and we get the containers, then I can slow down. I don't have to keep moving. Once that's done, then we can slow down a bit. Like sit in an area and live there for a while, explore the map, do whatever, hunt, do whatever. But until that's done, then yeah, you just want to keep moving. So, I have a lot of options, but we'll kind of see how it plays out. So, are we at day 20 yet? Yeah, not even close. So, we're not even to day 20, which means I won't even have to worry about a cougar anywhere for, a few more days. It can appear on day 20, but it's guaranteed to appear by day 24. Because I think it has like a 50% chance of appearing on day 20, and then that chance increases by a percentage until day 24. It's 100%. So yeah, the cougar could still be almost 2 weeks away, which tells me that yeah, we're not even close to the trader either. The trader is earliest day 30. That's the very earliest. So I guess depending on how fast I move, as in how fast we get up on summit, get that sorted, take down what I want, and get the other containers. Yeah, I probably could run to Forsaken Airfield and back before having to make my way to Coastal Highway. I mean, I don't have to be the Coastal Highway for the trader stuff, but it's just easier. I'm grabbing myself some snacks for summiting. I'm gonna have to brew some coffee. I don't need to go right now. I have to brew some coffee too at some point before we get up there. I'll have a fire between here and there at least one. The plan now is to just get back. That's an interesting log there. Get back to Mountaineers and drop a lot of the stuff off. Can't use a mag lens anymore. There's clouds are coming. Oh well. Ash Canyon's a really pretty area. We'll be back. Yeah. There's a lot of other things to do here. Like, I didn't find the Curator's rifle. Don't really care about it right now. If I want a hunting rifle, then here there's one up on the summit. Okay. And I will probably take it down from summit since we didn't find the Curator's rifle. If I find, in my previous runs, if I find the Curator's rifle up here, I just leave the one up on summit. It's like, I don't really need two rifles in this area. Granted, I like to collect firearms. That's to take them back to Mystery Lake. It's not easy to get to Mystery Lake from here, because you gotta, go down the climbs and all that stuff. So we don't know where good old Boris is gonna be. He can be down here. I've shown that. He's in front of me. We just have to panic fire. See Boris immediately. That doesn't mean he isn't right here. Yeah, like this mist just hanging in the air. It's kind of awesome, I'll be honest. Okay. Don't think he's in the ravine, but I could be wrong. I have been on many numerous times in the past. Could run down that way and get the coffee. I'm already heavy, but I think that might be something I want to do later. I might come the back way down to get that. Plus we'll find more coffee up on the summit. Yeah, the first time I ever came out of Echo Ravine, it's like I think I spawned in Ash Canyon, and I was playing on Voyager, so I was like learning the game. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try this region out, and etc. or something like that. And I came to Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, I came up here, didn't know this bear was here, and he like was standing right there staring at me when I came up. I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna turn around and run the other way now. I don't think I had a flare pistol. No, not in Ash Canyon. There isn't one. I'm going to be a little bit more liberal about walking up inclines now that we have crampons to evade animals. I mean, I'll still get sprains, but it won't happen as often. So I want to keep an eye on Boris. I believe there's a guaranteed revolver somewhere on the mountain, too, but I don't care if I get it or not, because we have one already in Mountaineers. I just didn't want to... Ooh, he's looking right at me. We're just gonna go up on the hill like I usually do. This hill right here that I usually like go up on. Because the bear does not go near that hill. Looks like he's about to head down into the ravine though, so I got out of there in a good time. Plus, I don't know, I think these are normal wolves up here at the edge of Crystal Lake, but I can't be sure. I think they are. So the timber wolves outside of Broken Railroad I was able to easily identify from a little bit of range because we could see the gray on their coats, which might be, you know, a PS5 type of thing. So if they're timber wolves, I should be able to ID them, hopefully. Especially with the weather being a little more clear, but it looks like it's starting to snow. Yeah, see, from here, those look like standard wolves. I could be wrong about it. Could just grab my revolver and, like, sneak up on them and shoot one, see what happens. These timber wolves will aggro immediately. If they're not timber wolves, they run away. They look like black wolves. I don't think they are. I'm only 99% sure, and I am not going to stay standing for the simple reason of the fact that I am upwind from them. So yeah, they'll smell me. They can't smell you if you crouch though, which is strange, unrealistic, but I'm okay with it, and I always have been. Should be far enough away from them now. Yeah, maybe not. Because you got to consider the direction the wind's blowing. That is a factor on whether or not an animal detects you. Sound, wind direction. Trying to think what other things. I'm just not talking just sight. Yeah, sound, wind direction, and smell. And their smell range is a little bit better than their sight range. But, you know, wind direction enhances their smell range. I know. Let's get you back. So the T-Wolf pack's not down there for whatever reason. They could be in another area. They could be up there, kind of by Eric's Falls. You trying to tell me you'd rather I stay here the night and make for Summit in the morning, Astrid? What we could do is make for the bunker, stay there the night. Can't do a fire in the bunker though, so. And I am going to have to brew some coffee. Maybe we stay in the cave if I don't get cold by the bunker. It's a big if. Fire? Yeah, fire. Well, when I make too many of these. Yeah, I'll worry about my inventory in a minute. For now, fire. Put some matches away too. 2 accelerants, not necessary. See, it's 75% now instead of 60. Still high chance to not succeed to start this, but it's a lot better than the chances were before we read those fire books. Just got to get Esther to light her, I guess. Right, put that out, please. In here. Yep, let's do up some pork and beans. Water here. Alright, what I don't want... Go into tools first. I don't need all these cleaning kits. 2's fine. I'm going to pick up... Even 1's fine. I'm going to pick up more up by deer clearing at some point. Keep one of these on me for an emergency. Like, if I accidentally bumble into a Timberwolf pack like an idiot, I have it. Probably should fill our lantern. Woodworking tools need to be left here as well. Don't need all these arrowheads either, but 7 rocks, we should probably drop these outside or something. Not going to read the Carcass book anytime soon. It's very good and worth reading, but most of the time, yeah. If I was doing like a Dead World challenge or something, yes, that would be a high priority. Read this right now, so that you can pull more meat off the few carcasses that are in the game. And there's actually quite a few, honestly. I say few, but there are actually several, as in many. I don't think I have any extra clothes. Don't want to do anything with them anyway. I mean, the only thing I would consider repairing are the mucklucks. Well, yeah, and the couch on, but that's in good shape. Good here. Just put some matches away. I have way too many. Actually, I'm going to put those here. And put some good ones away. There. That's just way too many matches. Like, not even kidding. Ridiculously too many. And, let's see. Fill our lamp up. Is this ready? I'm getting hungry. Oh, yep. %? I might get sick from that. I'm gonna cook it, but not eat it till I want to rest. I think we might as well just stay here, I guess, now that I'm looking at where the sun is. Yeah, I think we might. We can go out. We can leave in the morning. We'll make a quick stop at the bunker to see if it's stocked or not. And, I think I'm going to leave some... Crackers are good travel food. I'm going to leave 2 boxes here, though. I don't need to carry that with me. I'd keep the candy bar. Travel food, potato, travel food, cattails. I really don't need any of this, honestly. I don't need this. I'm not going to be high. I'm not going to be making any pancake. I could make some pancakes up there if I take this with me, actually. I don't need to, though. I'll just bring the syrup down here. What else we can leave? I don't want the can. I'll drop that aside. I'll drop the thermos as well. Fill the lantern. Filling the lantern, of course, does not remove the weight. It just displaces it. It takes it from that bottle and puts it in your lantern. So, here, we need coffee here. I've got a little time to work with that. So, I'm going to leave this here. I do like this flask. It's got a cool design. Not every area has one. I kind of want to go to Milton to get the Jackrabbit flask. I think that's the coolest looking one. But that, yeah, the purple one from Desolation Point is a favorite also. How close are we? I finished off that tin, didn't I? Yeah, I did. How close are we, I wonder, to level 3? Not even in the ballpark. I have a cookbook in my inventory, I believe. Yeah, I might read this before I go to bed. It was just a little bit, at least. Do I want to do some more water? Yeah, I should have a stock here. Even if that stock is only a bottle or 2, I should have some for now. 3 coffees is probably enough. chapter of how not to burn your food. Fire. We could keep it going a little bit, I guess. Do a little more water. That's probably fine. Check my condition gauges. Chapter 2, how not to burn your food. Alright. I gotta let the fire go out because I need to know if we're going to be warm in here or not. I think we will be fine, but I think my warmth bonus, what is it? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Warmth bonus, that's telling me nothing, thank you. 16 degrees. Yeah, we'd probably be fine with the fire out. I think you need to be like 12 or 14 to be warm in here because of the hole, which I know I can repair it. I'm not exactly sure how, but you have to have, I think you have to have the right materials in your hand. You might have to actually build a furniture workbench to do it too. Like put a furniture workbench here, and I think you can do it. I know I can, but I don't want to. Yeah, I might do it near the end of the run. Plus, I'm not 100% sure of what you need, but I know it can be done. There's a sketchy way to do it, where you need the sled, and you like stack the sled out on the rock out there, and you jump up onto the roof, and then you drop a moose hide here. That actually works, believe it or not. It gives it a standard indoor warmth bonus at that point. Do I have time to read another chapter? I gotta make sure I have enough. I might not be good on hydration. I think we can now.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I know. Do we have enough energy to finish the book? I don't think we do. I'd like to finish the book. Okay, good. Now I have a fire starter going forward.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, let's eat this. Probably sketchy, might get me sick. That's why I ate it. Canned food's usually good to 20%, but you never know. Let's eat some of these. Yeah, I'm not going to take a lot of food up there. I'm not going to take nearly this much water either. I'll drop a lot in the morning. Alright. Yeah, top that off, please. Oh yeah, I'll be fine in here. Plus we get the bed warmth bonus. Yeah, we're fine. It's really cold though, so we're probably going to sleep a couple more hours before we go. Top off that energy, because I think that would be a good idea. I'll need my energy topped off. And hope we don't have a crappy blizzard. Alright, let's have a drink. Top that off. Probably should have some calories too, just to just eat some carrots or something. Just get the calories up to the point where I'm not like, I'm hungry. Oh crap, now I gotta stop and deal with that. Alright. Good enough. Let's go. And yeah, we could get lighter yet. Let's just drop that for now. Oh yeah, we got all the saplings. That's where we can get a heck of a lot lighter. Like, a lot lighter. Just throw those all down. Don't need 13 sticks either. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. Beautiful day here in Timberwolf Mountain. Haven't seen a day like this in a while, where it's like clear and not stupidly windy. Alright, we don't know where Yogi is, so we're going to check for him first. If he's not over here, we might be able to slip past the wolves. Maybe. Maybe. Because, yeah, he comes down right there. Often at the time, often at the worst times to troll me. Actually, I think he's right in front of me. Yeah, I see him. He was just here. He's headed back. Which means I have to go up the side of the hill, but I should be able to get ahead of him without much difficulty. Okay, we need to reset that sprain risk zone. I might take a sprain here. I'm underweight, so I'm less likely to take it. And it's when you're overweight, when it's like you're pretty much just guaranteed to get sprains. Okay. Get past Yogi pretty easily, I think. Yeah. Very easily. Oh, there's the Timberwolf pack. There's like 4 of them at least sitting down at the wing. At least 4. Now, it's possible to slip in there and get the canister or the containers without them seeing you. I think there's food in one of them and some tools in another. And I don't know what's in the 3rd and 4th off the top of my head. I usually leave those containers. Yeah, oh Jesus, that's a huge pack. That's like 5. I see 5. Yeah, we do not want to mess with them. At least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there should be a 5th one. Oh, 5 over by the tree. Yeah, there's 5 Timberwolves there. Do not want to mess with that. Yeah, can you see the gray on their coats? They're a bit lighter than the standard wolves are. That's kind of how you can tell. It might be hard to see on the YouTube screen, but I can definitely tell the difference in the 2 wolves. And they're closer to me than I want them to be, which is why we're crouching. Yeah, you can definitely clearly see the gray in the coat on that wolf right there. And that one as well, not as clear, but that one there, yeah, you can clearly see the gray in it. Now I just need him to kind of mosey away from the wing and go that way a little bit. That'd be helpful right now. Well, now I know why there isn't any on the lake. They like doubled the pack strength here. Yeah, well, that's one you don't want to mess with. Not at low level, you know, weapon skills. There's a dead guy down there too. The crows are telling me that. I don't know if it's safe for me to get up. Probably not. That wolf is dangerously close. Timberwolves have very high detection range too, so I just don't want to mess with them. Okay, we're good now. Here's hoping there isn't a moose up here because I just don't have the time or patience to kill it right now. Yeah, he's here. Of course he is. Marking on that tree. I'll just slip past him. My last run I opted to kill him and it was problematic. Took me like 4 hours and I was freezing and so on. So yeah, there's a crappy place for a moose to be because it's right in your path. He might not be up. That would be a blessing to me if he was not up right now. No, he's not up. He'd be like right here. So that's good. I don't hear him either, so. Annoying that that's a moose location, because it's really, really hard to harvest a moose there with timber wolves right there. I probably will ignore that one, pretend it just doesn't exist. Alright, switch it up to the bow. Oh yeah, we got all these rocks. Should probably throw some. Just cross-deck over rain. So there's possibly wolves up here. Bunker's right there, so we're... Yeah, you're gonna die. I'm sorry, you're gonna die. You don't have a... You left me no choice, buddy. You're between me and where I need to go. You're gonna die. Okay, I guess I just won't shoot the arrow. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's my fault. I stepped up. He's dead, so I don't care. I was not wrong in saying he was going to die, because he's going to die. Enjoy bleeding out, butthead. Thanks for getting in my way. Alright. Well, hello there. These are all going in the cave up ahead of me. I could take them up to deer clearing, too. I mean, because, yeah, we're still underweight. I mean, I got to fix my sprain before we go up, but I don't care about that right now. I was going to get a sprain anyway, probably going to the bunker right up over here. So that's irrelevant. That wolf attack even happened. Just have to keep an eye on the damage to my mucklux. I don't really care if anything else gets wrecked because, well, the aviator cap, yeah. Aviator cap and mucklux and Kawachan are permanent. Everything else is junk.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
So yeah, I'm allowed to make mistakes like that when my gear's not good. Bunker's up there. Yeah, I'm expecting a sprain walking up here. And, you know, I'm as okay with the wolf giving me a sprain instead of bleeding me. I'd rather that happen. Yeah. Are you stocked? Why, yes, it is. This might actually be the conspiracy theorist one, too. Energy drink, thank you very much. I'm going to pick everything up and then just leave it here when I go out, because there's a hammer. Maybe I'll leave the hammer and the gunpowder right there. Those are the worst boots in the game. Statistically, you wouldn't think so, but I'll pick them up to show. Greatest warmth bonus you'll get on boots. I think they're like 4.0 when they're at 100%, but they weigh 4 kilos. 4 kilos, and they take away like 20% of your sprint. No, this is the hunter one because there's a rifle here. Can I put that on the shelf? Okay, I don't want these. Can I put them on the shelf? Thank you. Yeah, rifle, check.
What have we
Good
here?
condition. Lots of ammo. Yeah, this is the hunter bunker, a variation of it. I don't see this one very often. Usually it's this one, or you get a bow with a bunch of arrows. Personally, I would rather have the bow with a bunch of arrows. But the fact that this is here, this is nice. I can go kill that moose if I want to. Jerry can, how much fuel? A lot, actually. We got airline food here. The airline food vegan has the highest vitamin C content in the game. That one. Yeah. Okay. I was fine with like 2, but you can give me 16 if you want. This is kind of holy, but I'll leave it here for now. So we know it's here. Holy crap, the ammunition. We'll leave that here for now, too. I hadn't refueled that. I don't want to take this stuff. It's going to delay me from getting to Summit. Summiting is more important. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I might take a little bit of food and the energy drinks. Balaclava. Yes, I'm
Nobody
taking
needs
that.
this anymore.
One of the best things you can wear on the interior on your head. Stump remover. This is all ammunition crafting material. Long Johns, thanks. Yeah, that's an upgrade too. I find upgrades, I'll take them. Like that. That's an immediate upgrade. Huh. Revolver, ammunition. Advanced guns, yep, that's the energy drink. Check. Matches. Lots of books to start fires. The ammo in... Oh, there's a Mackinaw. Yeah, it needs repairs, though. The ammo in here is insane. There is so much ammunition in here. Alright. Yeah. Is it lighter? No, it's a little heavier. This is one of the better jackets that I almost never use. On Interloper, it's the best jacket you can get. It has a 2.0 warmth bonus, 5% armor. Yeah. It's, you find one of these on Interloper, you're liking your run very much. I think I'm going to leave it here though, unfortunately, because it's heavy, and yeah, I don't want to be real heavy. We have to deal with the sprains. Oh, did I get 2 sprains from the wolf attack? I'll just wait till I come down then. Let's see here. We got to drop weight. These, I suppose, could cure here, but too much water. Let's see. Food will drop outside. Like right... No, I don't want this. Anything I don't want, I'm just going to drop. Energy drinks are heavy. I might drop a couple. But they're really good for rope climbs. Like, extremely good for rope climbs. Let's see. Sketchy food. Nope. I don't think I need any ammunition either. Take the crackers because they weigh about nothing. I need better socks, man. Come on. Still, rocks will drop outside. These I just don't want. Hammer here too. Was there spray paint in there? That is actually a good question. If there was, I want to double check that. I thought I saw a can of it by the hammer. Yes, there is. Come here. All right. I remember how to do this. It's been a minute. Sketchy airline food can go away. I just don't want that. The wind howling sounds weird because of my injuries, you know, my sprains. We're fine. Let's go.
Ow!
There was a crap load of ammunition in there. I'll come back for it all. Really? Why don't we just get all 4 limbs while we're at it? That's why I haven't bothered to bandage anything. Because it would have annoyed me if I had just bandaged. Did the wolf just die right there? Like, it Oh, I can't select a weapon because of my
Need some
injuries.
first aid
Is that him
soon.
dead in front of me there? So I could probably pull the guts off him. He is dead right in front of me. I do need some guts up here. So take a wild guess that what we're going to do. We're going to pull the guts off him.
Make it.
Thanks for your sacrifice. Okay, let's go.
Ow! That smarts a bit.
I have a flare in hand because likely another wolf will approach before I get to the cave because I have a headwind.
Ow!
And I'm injured. I can't attack anything. Well, it's not like I would hit anything with my bow anyway. I just feel that when I'm at level 1 archery, I just can't hit anything. The broadside of a
Need
barn.
some first aid soon.
I could still use a hatchet though while I'm my wrists are both sprained for some reason. Yeah, and you can use a flare too if your wrists are both sprained. It's fine. But I can't use any firearms. Or a bow. This headwind's awful. It's that I'm underweight, and this is as fast as I can move.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
We're almost to the cave. I would prefer we get there before a wolf comes crawling over the hill. Because there's likely one by three-way cave. There can also be one up by the deer carcass up there.
It's a bit.
Thinking we'll deal with your sprains. Yeah, well, not real worried about that right now.
Ow!
Well, in a minute. Let's see if there's a memento in here. Alright, there we go. Let's get those out of inventory. Does not look like it. If I want the mementos for the drawing locations, I'm probably going to have to run all over the mountain to get them. Annoyingly. That happened in my last run, too. I think I uploaded all of the Timberwolf Mountain parts from that. Oh, I think I'm all sprained. No, both legs, one hand. That was a touch annoying, but it is what it is. That's why we carry extra cloth to make bandages. Continue. Still got a ways to go to Summit, but I know where a lot of weapons are. Yeah, there's like, it's literally an armory in there. By the long dark standards. The only thing it's lacking is a bow.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Which we could take out one of these bunnies, I suppose. Yeah, that's it. Gotta keep moving. Keep moving. That wasn't the bunker I was looking for. I'm looking for the conspiracy theorist one, which has the flare pistol. That's the one that... Well, I mean, I probably need to know where the hunter bunker is, too, for a trader mission. I've never been that far, but I know you need the one with the flare pistol. And it also has, like, the... God, what is the recipe? It's the recipe that you use all organic stuff to make something that is worth, like, 1,500 calories and heals you, like, 25% of your condition. I can't remember the recipe, but it's a level 5 recipe, so I can't cook it anyway. And I don't want to be gathering materials for it either because burdock root loses condition over time in this setting, which is odd because no other organic stuff does. I don't see the wolf, but that doesn't mean he isn't here. I do, however, want to approach this deer and see... This wind sucks, by the way. If it has any... arrows around it. Yep, I'll take that, thanks. Appreciate you. Another arrowhead to add to the collection. Only in Stalker and below can you get broken arrows on deer carcasses. On Interloper you cannot find them because that'd be too easy. like, oh cool, there's my arrowheads. I'm good. And not every deer has broken arrows on them. In fact, most don't. But the ones that do are pretty much, oh, it's always going to be on this deer or that deer, if they have them. Yeah, we're cold now because it's windy. My clothes probably got torn up a bit too, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, I am with my boots and my sword. Yeah, they're fine. 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 I'm not worried about my clothes. The ones that matter are okay. Well, I suppose the long johns are both permanent items as well, so I should keep them. Check, make sure they're okay. Now, there's only two forms of underwear: thermal underwear and long johns. And long johns are the best. The full warmth degree of warmth bonus better than thermals. Personally, I have thermals, lots of thermals. I don't own any long johns, but I own several sets of
Can't
thermals.
eat anything.
This is in hand because of the bear. The deer clearing bear he walks around this big rock here in the middle. And I have come up here face to face with him before. It was very embarrassing. It's like, here, let me just climb back down the road quick. Because I obviously didn't have... yeah, here's my hunting ground. Debating opening the container over there for the firearm cleaning kits, but I won't need to do that. There's the cave. I would have come out if I went through Pilar's footrest, but I would have come out right about here and had all that crap on me that I dropped off down at Mountaineers. And I didn't want to have all that crap on me going up here. I still have a lot more crap on me that I want to have on me. We are going to have to stop and eat. But I am going to keep moving. I'd like to keep moving. The wind is really being a butthead today. Like, and not in a nice way. It's being a complete, B-U-T-T-H-E-A-D. Like, haha player, you think you can move. I'm going to eat this airline food. Should probably save the vegan ones, honestly. Which I just ate one, didn't I? Chips too. We might as well get her in good condition. We have plenty of food. I didn't leave with all this food, but you find it. Leave it about there because I'm probably going to drink another coffee. Alright, we got birch and maple up here. I'm going for it because I don't think the bear is close. Rather not the deer get killed by wolves, but it'll be a while before I come up here to hunt them anyway. Well, there's no maple, but there's birch. I do want to keep going, but we are going to run into the cave and drop these off. Oh, I thought I saw the bear back there coming around the corner, but no, that was just a rock and me being jumpy. The wind stopped, which is awesome. We might start to warm up. Yeah, it's later in the evening. It's a good time to move, depending on where the bear is. Energy levels aren't great, but we'll have another coffee. I could also pop an energy drink. The downside to doing that is I will have to rest shortly after. So, a strategy would be to pop an energy drink, then summit. But then I won't have any energy to kill the wolves in front of me. There's a bedroll here that's in pretty good condition, honestly. I would put my fire up here, too. But, early game, yes, fire here is fine. Sapling drop. I do have a maple, that's cool. I leave these things everywhere. You kind of noticed, I'm sure. Well, they need to cure to be useful, so... I still have pain, don't I? Yes, for another hour and a half. Because that's what's blurring the edge of the screen. See, I can't see that container underneath that downed tree very clearly. It's like a blur. But now when I look directly at it, I can see it. That's what pain does. It blurs the edge of the screen. Makes it difficult to identify hostile animals in your peripherals. Thankfully, that's all it does. Doesn't prevent you from really playing the game. So we don't know where the bear is, so what I'm gonna do is go straight for this rock. We're not gonna open the containers right now, although, oh, Birch, I'm taking that. That was a buck. No, actually, that was a doe. He's right in front of me. You guys got eyes on him? Yep, there he is. In the way. How are we going to get around him? Very carefully. It looks like he's coming down. I could be wrong. There should be enough room for me to maneuver around him. We're not cold, so it's fine. It's not exciting to watch me sneak around an animal, but... Oh, he's coming right towards me now. Change direction, did you? It's on the other side of the big tree. Okay, this'll work. Yeah, this'll work. As long as he keeps that heading, I'll go this way. Attaboy, Yogi. You see nothing, you hear nothing. Astrid, be careful you don't snap a twig now. Yeah, let's stay away from that. That's right, Mr. Bear. Go over there and investigate that howling sound you keep hearing. I think that would be in your biggest interest right now. Pay no attention to the lady decked out with all the winter gear holding an orange firearm-shaped thing sneaking past you. We out of range yet? Just about. Yeah, it looks like he comes over this kind of by the rose hips and arcs down this way. Oh, no. No, those are my tracks. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyway, I'm going to go. I should be safe now. We're going to want to drink a coffee probably soon. I might sleep a couple hours in the cave as well. I haven't decided yet. It's actually a really nice day. I mean, it's getting later, so yeah, maybe I do sleep. But it's actually a really, really nice day. Actually, what would be alright with me, and it's probably odd to hear me say this, but what would be alright with me if there was a blizzard when I was going up there. I'd be fine with that. It would despawn the wolf, and then I could just, you know, go straight into the plane, I'd have to have a fire like immediately, but there's a lot of wood there. Summit has the most firewood of like any area in the game for some silly reason. It's just everywhere. There's limbs everywhere that you can break up. Can't break up the limbs if you're cold. That's true, but we'll find gear to the point where we will probably not be cold unless the weather's really bad. Like the high winds we've experienced for a lot of this run, I'd still be cold. Because, yeah, those winds are really high. That wind chill is bitter. Brutal. Rocks. Speaking of, I'm carrying too many. Yeah, I don't need more than 2. Not anymore. Those add up. They're heavier than you think. This is not a very big climb, but you know, energy is an issue. So, coffee, please. Yep, that'll get me up there. I'll start losing carry weight before we get to the top, but it'll get me up there. One thing I can do is go for summit, but not go to the plane. You know, go up there, pop an energy drink to get up the rope, and then go sleep in the cave. But if it gets too cold, that wouldn't be a good idea. Energy drinks aren't on Interloper either, which is unfortunate because they're kind of fun. Alright. Possible secluded shelf. Yay. Birch. Oh, there's some maple. We'll take that. Always like me some maple. Thank you. I think there can be birch down here by the cave entrance too. Old man's beard, 2 of them. There isn't. It is a pretty view, honestly, up here. Let's go look at it, because we're not cold. It looks like we're looking down at... I don't know what we're looking down at. So I'm kind of on like the... If we were to look at the map of Timberwolf Mountain, yeah, I'm up here on this side of it. Yeah, you know, Mountaineers would be down here. Yeah, because that Chasm Cave is here, so Mountaineers would be probably about here, actually. Yep, there's the bunker. So yeah, that's about right. Grab some sticks. Fill our lantern and go in. Oh, I already did. Yep, I have done that already. Let's just go in then. We can find the Spelunker's lantern in here, but it's a pretty low chance. Most of the time I find it in the transition cave by deer clearing. That's where I found it on my last run. I would like to find it sooner than later. It's a way better lantern. Why do you say that? Well, it doesn't throw the light quite as far. So you see that, you see where on the right side there, how that rock sits jutting out halfway? I wouldn't see that. But it doesn't throw the light directly in your face like this one does too, pretty much blinding you on the right side of the screen. And it lasts 50% longer. It burns fuel slower. So it's automatically like the best lantern in the game. There's only one of them though. I think this cave just loops around. It does. If it's here, it's right here. It's not. It would be on this corpse if it was here.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, maybe. We'll take the wood too, but I may have to drop it. Yeah, well, I'm just tired. stuff I may have to drop before I go up the rope to summit. Yeah, firwood is extremely heavy, so likely that gets dropped. That's a kilo per, yeah, per chunk, yeah, if you will. And this, just to show it, loops around, although there's this little opening here, which doesn't really have anything in it. We should be at the intersection with the junction. Yep, right here is the junction. No, that's not genius. It's right here. Here's the junction. That's where I came in from, and I went straight instead of left. So yeah, it just loops around. This cave is not too, what's the word I'm looking for? Not too maze-like. It's pretty straightforward. I may sleep in here too. Yeah, I might. I think I'd rather have energy to deal with the wolves right away when we get up there. And when I sleep in interior caves like this, I prefer to sleep near the exit. So a lot of times I don't need to light a lantern to get out. But this would be a good spot to sleep right here. Even have a fire and make some coffee. I mean, this is a good spot for a fire right here. We go up there and we're pretty much out. So yeah, I think we'll just stay here. Yeah, well, that we can rip down. Torch, please. We have a mega torch. Yeah, I forgot I had that mega torch. Put the fire pit over here, so it's not really in the walking path, because that would be a jerk thing to do, to put a fire pit in a walking path.
Come on, little fire.
You got this. It's only 70%, but you'll get it. Yep. How much water do we have left? That's bandages, genius. We should be alright. I better make one, though, just in case. Need a little more fuel. Yeah, we'll throw fur on there. That's heavy. I mean, I'll probably still get up the summit with it, but it's heavy, and I can burn it up there. Tools are all looking good. Crafting. Yeah, let's do that. Coffee will be ready by the time that's done. Oh, don't burn your coffee. Burnt coffee is awful. Like, really bad. If you've ever burnt your coffee, you know it sucks. You do not enjoy it. Don't like it. Still don't like it. Really? Can't get a torch above 20% today. Yeah, really? That's like 15. There we go. Alright, where can we sleep here? Right here. Yeah, it's still a little early for that. I don't really want to go to Summit. I'll be back in a minute, but I don't want to go to Summit at, like, you know, 4 in the morning. when it's pitch black. I won't be able to see the wolves. I notice I'm missing a little health still. Still recovering from the wolf attack. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, it's still too early to rest. Well, I have to sleep 12 hours anyway, so we're just gonna wait 1 hour. Fire went out, it's still like 18 degrees in here. Exactly. So, let's eat. Those dehydrate me. I can use up my water. I'll make more up on Summit. Let's just eat those. A lot of calories. Couple of those to top it off. I'm not going to top it off fully, but I'm going to get in a good shape here. Yep. And we'll chug as much water as we need, and we'll sleep for 12 hours. Fill up, well, as long as we need to. It'll probably be 11. Just to fill the energy. Little sip. That's good. Pick that up. Lantern. Alright. Yeah, we only have 4 kilos of weight, whatever. I'll come down heavy, I always do. Yeah, I could drink some of that down. I got like almost a kilo of water on me, but it's a whatever. I'm not worried about it. Not even a little bit. It is morning, right? Yeah, just barely. It'll be cold, but that's fine. And it's fine until I try and kill the wolf, and then I realize that my hands are shaking and I can't shoot it. So there's that too. Ah, blizzard. Awesome. Won't have to kill the wolf at all. Well, I will if I stay up there for a little bit. Alright. Morning blizzard, my favorite. I'm being sarcastic. Probably won't shelter me from this blizzard. That's right here. I think. Yeah, I say I think. That's right here. I'm still really cold. That's fine. Fire book, I'm taking that. I actually want the fire book, but I'll search the backpack first. Always take fire books. I am out of that. Do I really want to climb in a blizzard though? No, I'll lose too much health. It'd be easier, but nah. Nah, we won't mess with that. As long as it passes within an hour or two, we'll be fine. I was jokingly saying, oh yeah, if there's a blizzard, then I'll have to deal with it. For the blizzard to start as I'm going up it, or once we get up it.
Come on, come on. Sure getting cold.
That's why we're starting fire.
Perfect.
Let's get the heat up. This torch, yeah, this one's seen enough. Yeah, downside of this blizzard is I couldn't use up all my fuel here, but there's plenty more up on the side. I don't want to put too much on it because we don't know how long it's going to be. Just a sip. Just a sip. And read about how not to burn our... Oh, that's, I can, okay, never mind. Wow, I put too much fuel on this. You never know, though. You really don't. Is the wind still too high? Yeah, whatever. You can't throw a torch that goes out. I wish you could. Really? Should probably warm up, huh? Just like, okay, we're freezing. I get it. We'll just read anyway. How much fuel's on this? I guess I didn't put too much on it because the weather still sucks. Fire book. Yeah. Oh look, we're warm now. Okay. Can we try this again? Yeah, let's wait. Snow stopped. Probably could have heated up my coffees. Yeah, I still can. Let's go do that. That actually makes more sense. Fire's still going. We might as well heat up our coffees. Don't care about the energy use from sprinting either, because I'll get it back and then some. It'll keep my heat up, so it's probably a good idea. Food, thank you. Drop. Get close. Sometimes it's sketchy about where it's in position. Didn't bring the thermos with me because that would require thought, and a lot of times I'm lacking that. So which one's ready first? 10 minutes? That immediately. Alright, let's go. So yeah, now we got the warming up bonus, as well as reduced energy usage for the climb. Might see some sticks here at the foot of the climb as well that I'll take. have the cooking book as a fire starter. There might be a cooking book up on Summit as well. There can be one up there. There's a rope anchor. That goes down to Three-Way Cave. I should probably hook that up. Oh, my coffee will expire before I get up the rope, but... No, what I should hook up is the one back that way. I'm just thinking long term right now. I'll drink another coffee, it's not a big deal. We can definitely take the hydration and the calories, so yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll find coffee up here too. Do I want to hook it up over there, down to Eric's Falls, or do I want to hook it up there to Three-Way Cave? I'm thinking Three-Way Cave might be better. If I have to come back up here, it might be the better route to take.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. There's George. George the ptarmigan. I can hear the crows finally. Yeah, I think this is a better hookup location. Beautiful day in Summit now. Oh yeah. Really, really nice day. Oh no, this isn't Three-Way Cave. This is, yeah, okay. That's where I came up. This is probably a better location anyway. That's where I avoided the bear, and I came up there and I went back that way to Secluded Shelf. Yeah, Eric's Falls is over that way. I'm gonna hook here. I think this is it might be a better location, it might not be. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, by day 500, I'll try and have anchors on, or ropes on just about every anchor we can find. A couple of sticks, we'll grab those. What, you need another coffee? Yeah, I think you do. She needs another coffee. So yeah, that expires in literally 9 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't stack, it just resets it to 1 hour. Worth noting. Some effects do stack, some do not. Like, I don't think improved recovery from herbal tea stacks either. I think it's just 6 hours. If you drink 2, it's 6 hours. It just resets it back to 6 hours. Yeah, it takes about a quarter if you're full energy. That's not terrible, honestly. Okay, blow out. You get your stamina back so that we can draw. There's going to be at least... Yeah, he's right there. Let's just kill him and be done with it. Fear animation procced, or the fear response procced. That's rare. I'll probably want to kill him anyway, just so he's not harassing me while I'm up here. Got a mega cedar here. Like, mega cedar. Yeah, the big one. Yeah, that's 5. Those do not respawn once they're used. Only partially cold, that's kind of cool. There's a dead guy in here. There must be. Yep. There's another rope if I want to go down and hook up at the other anchor point. Exactly. So I knew it didn't matter which one I hooked it up to.
This is coming
Hello, grape soda, good. There's a lot of ropes here. Yeah, there's one outside of Mountaineers, and I think, did I find a fourth one too? Three-way cave could have a rope as well. Try and shoot at ptarmigan. Tricky shot since I'm downhill. Okay. So I want to shoot a ptarmigan or two because it'll pull the wolf to me. Two. They might get too close at this point. Oh, he's gonna see me, I think. Yep, there we go. That startles him. Where are you at? I smell. Where are you? Okay, he's up to my right. Yeah, I smell. Come on, let's get this over with. Get out of the way. Yeah, I want that. All right, anybody else? 'Cause sometimes there's two up here. On Stalker, at least. On Interloper, I've never seen more than one, but on Stalker, I've seen two. Beautiful day on Summit. I wish I had the memento. But yeah, you see what I say about the firewood? It's ridiculous. Cedar limbs everywhere. This has the most firewood of any area in the game for its size. This region, this particular little area alone. Finally got to use my bow too. I know, right? There's the thermos. They have to call it an insulated flask though, because the word thermos is copyrighted. Believe it or not. So in order to prevent from getting sued, they call it an insulated flask. I mean, it's the same thing. Thermos, insulated flask, same thing. Is there a dead guy up here too? Yeah, I think so. So that's why I'm gonna come over here. Primarily to check for feathers. Weather's awesome. I mean, I'm a little cold, but that'll be solved when I get on the tail section. I'll put this away. I don't think there's another wolf. I'll take a bullet. Yeah. I would get cold, I think, if I harvested one of these limbs right now. So we'll upgrade our clothes before we do that. Tail section. I have a charcoal, I could draw the map, but without the memento, it's not really worth doing, because I don't believe I have it. Because it's in a weird location, you have to come over here, kind of on the other side of this mega cedar. Like right here is where it would proc if you had it. Beautiful view though, there's Mountaineers. Right on my dot, that's the dock of Mountaineers. So yeah, Mountaineers is right there. Yeah, I'll go take care of your chills problem now, Astrid. Can't have you, like, complaining about being cold every 5 seconds. First thing I'm going to do is get another hacksaw, though. We'll open that container first. I might start a fire, actually, first. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I do first, because everything is going to be done anyway, regardless.
This'll come in
I don't
handy.
want that. That can stay right there. No flare pistol, but plenty of ammo. We'll take the ammo. No crampons either. There can be a second set in a backpack right here. But just the flare shells laying here is kind of nice. I'll take it and be good with it. Tools are right here. Let's get another hacksaw. Interesting fact.
I could use this.
If your hacksaw breaks while you're opening a container, the container becomes ruined and cannot be opened ever again for that run. Good old hammer. We'll take that. 88, cool. That's too many hammers, though. Like, really.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I didn't need that many hammers. Well, let's drop the Tommy guns for now. Worry about that. 3 hammers, I guess. See, I use 3. I'm not going to take 3 down from here. 6 hatchets is a bit ridiculous. Actually, I'm just going to drop all but 1 and use that one. And maybe pick up a better condition one later. Extra hacksaw goes here. Because what the game will do is always use the highest condition one. So it'll use this one, and then when that drops below 80%, then it'll use this one. I want it to just use 1 hacksaw at a time. Extra knife here. I'll drop the thermos too. Like a lot of this stuff I can just drop. I don't need to use it right now. Might as well finish the container while I'm here. Leather, cool. Alright, yeah, pelts and leather. Leather lets me repair my good clothes. So you won't see me complain about leather. Should probably get a fire going. Sometimes there can be a hacksaw here. On Interloper, it's where you'll find it. Either here or back here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We're going to destroy some crates, because there can be a rope here, which there is. So yeah, there's plenty of ropes in Timberwolf Mountain. I'll leave that for now. Destroy that. We're going to have to eat, by the way. Hello, I'll take those matches and those accelerants. Some good stuff right there.
I need to find food.
I mean, I'm feeding you right now. And no matter where you put a fire on this plane, it's 100% protected. I don't think I want these here. I think I want the fire to go here. Although I see some people when they play this particular part of the game, they put their fire back here. And that's fine too. You can put it anywhere, just don't put it like right here. Because yeah, it can blow out here. Even though it says wind shaded, just don't do it. I put it right in the middle, because that way I can move around. Which, I guess I could put it back here further. Or I could even do it right here. Which right here is probably going to make more sense, because then I don't stumble into it while I'm walking around and moving stuff. So yeah, I think I will do it right here. That makes sense. But in previous runs I put it over there. It doesn't really matter where you put it. Just don't idiotically stumble into it. And I did that in one of my first runs. Just, oh yeah, what happens if I step on the fire? Oh yeah, don't do that. It messes you up pretty bad. Yeah, right here is perfect. So, starter will be the cookbook. I used a match, damn it. Pay attention to what you're doing, genius. Yeah, well.
Come on, little fire.
Everyone's done that too, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
that? Like 6? Yeah, let's add some more. Just put a whole crap load of time on it. Whatever. So, a fire in the tail section counts as outside, so you get the outside duration bonus. Most people are at least fire starting 2 when they get up here. Okay. A lot of decent clothes there, but I probably won't use much of it. I already have 2 sets of long johns. I'll keep the wool toques. No reason not to. They are good. Matches and fire starters. Jesus has a lot of matches. Like, a lot of matches. I know, Astrid, most of your weight's in matches right now. Believe it or not. Yeah, on Stalker and below, also, you probably need 2 hacksaws to get everything up here. On Loper, you can do it with 1 because there's only like 4 containers. This one's here, this one is not. This one is not. I'm talking interloper. That one is not. That one is. That one is. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. I believe there's 4 containers on interloper. Maybe, no, there's 5. Yep. Yeah, there's 5 on interloper. Yeah, you get the coffee, and you get this stuff.
This will come in handy.
But you don't get MREs and airline food. You get like, what do you get? Like crackers, I think. Something else. But yeah, this container isn't here. And yeah, the weapon one in the back isn't either. Oh, hello. Actually, no, this one might be here because I think you can get a fire striker up here. And some tool. That's a lot of good tools, by the way. Like, really good tools. Let's throw these over here. 15 storm lanterns. Well, we got that covered. Look at all of this. Holy crap. That's the best shape, but it has no oil. I may actually fill that one. Some quality tools, so good. Right. Chop that down if you can, please. If I don't have to go outside for wood, it's better. Okay. Check our hacksaw. I like how the plane's like on an angle too. I mean, if you get motion sick, it might bug you a little bit. Hacksaw's still fine. Yep, these are all open. You worry when it gets down to like 25%. That's when you stop using it. Because it will break at 15, I believe. Or I believe 15 is when it can break. Soda and energy drinks. Well, we should probably start throwing some food down, but we better take care of our needs first. This is an eat later. Definitely also an eat before bed. I want to save the vegan ones as long as I can because of the major vitamin C. So I try not to eat those first, but I go by condition. Like 4 vegan, that's awesome. Yeah, here's a chicken that I can eat. Look at all those sodas too. That's insane. Might as well drink one. Or 2. I have a 20-ounce bottle of Diet Dew in front of me. I don't think I could, if I had a can, I don't think I could drink it that fast. But then again, I'm not drinking this Diet Dew very quickly either. You have to be, although if you're really thirsty, because I have been there, I crack open a can of Diet Dew and I can just chug it, like, in seconds. If you're really thirsty, you will chug a soda really quickly. Like a full 12 ounce. I've done it myself, and I'm sure many other people have as well. Or if you're out drinking, you can do a beer that quickly. I want these tinder plugs, but I'm going to use my hands. There could be something under here. Yeah, spray paint, no thanks. Speaking of, let's check the fire time. We'll have to sleep soon. I'll just throw my bedroll down like right here. Yeah, let's add some more. At some point, I'll probably, if I'm not done up here, I'll have to go aside and get some wood. Whatever. You can always break these down too. After this container, this is the coffee. We'll check the hacksaw. Coffee and tea. Mostly coffee, which fine, but I do want tea as well. Herbal tea is very good when you're injured. Yeah, I only have 2. Eesh, I'd like some more of that. Plenty of coffee. And this one is food, like crackers and peanut butter, stuff like that. On Interloper, you get crackers here, like salty crackers. And maple syrup, you get that as well. But you do not get peanut butter. You also get like 5 less items than I did there. On Loper, a lot of these containers only have like 3 items at most. 2 to 3 generally. So yeah, it's one thing if you're not familiar with the differences are. That's a big one. Yeah. You get way less resources. Although on Stalker, I think you almost get too many. I really do think you get too many. I can't take all this down. The balance is a little awkward, if you ask me. How it goes from so much resources to, like, not enough. That'll make me sick. I mean, I'll still carry it down with me, but as of right now, yeah, these will all make me sick, probably. That will definitely make me sick, but I can cook that into, that's a lot of syrup. That is an awesome amount of syrup. I might eat a jar of peanut butter. Yeah, a jar of peanut butter. Crazy, I know. We're going to check next our hacksaw. Yeah, I think I can do one more container with it. Then I'll have to put it away, grab the other one, or repair it. Yeah, God knows we got the means to repair it. Do I have any metal, though? Yeah, 1 piece. Looks like an attempt to repair it. Like it could fail. Oh, this one here, too. What's in this guy? Let's get this guy.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yes, I'm going to throw that on the fire so you can just see how long they burn for. They don't throw off much heat, so I don't even think you get a full degree warmth increase on the fire using it, but they burn for a good while. Exactly, over 2 hours. It's nice to have one right next to a burning fire, by the way. Awesome clothes are right there, but I'm not cold, so I don't care. Looks like it's foggy today. Turn foggy. Anyway, here's the, it's the firearms. And something else, I can't, first aid. First aid and weapons are in this one.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And the weapons here. Bullets, there's a rifle. I don't need to take the rifle because I have another one in the bunker, but I probably will anyway, because, you know, if I had mentioned, I collect firearms. That's cool. This has matches behind it. Or it doesn't. Maybe I found them after the other container. So yeah, I guess if they're not not here, they're over there. You know. But I wanted the wood from it anyway. We are heavy, yes we are. 1 container left with the clothing, and we'll get that. We'll use the other hacksaw for that, because forbid it breaks and I lose my clothes, right? Then I'm kind of in trouble. Just a wee. Yeah, I could do another container. Maybe, maybe. It takes 5% off the hacksaw for each side of a container you open. So maybe it could do another container. Once we get the good clothes, we'll break up the rest of this wood. Because, yeah, I don't care about this hatchet. I have 5 more of them up here. And, go from there. Let's get our clothing. There's my combat pants. There's my climbing socks, wool socks, snow pants. Yeah, there's my wool. Okay, socks are covered. Pants are covered. Only one pair of climbing socks, though, so I'm going to have to find the other pair from somewhere else. Shouldn't be a problem, because I found a lot in my last run. There, that's an immediate upgrade. This is the number 2 best in the game, behind the Couchon.
I think I can use this.
There's my new coat. Overcoat, anyway. Only one expedition parka. Interesting. I'm not going to be as warm as I thought. Well, we'll find another one at some point. I am really, really heavy. And only one climbing sock. So yeah, I did not get the full gear from this one, but that's okay. We don't want it to be too easy, guys. I am really heavy. I am really heavy. Yeah, just come over here. I don't want to leave clothes on the floor because they get wet and then they take damage. For some reason, this is a wind-protected area, but if you drop some clothing on the ground, they get wet. I can't explain it either. I'm not going to try to. So yeah, hats. These don't change. Yeah, this does not change. You know, wool toque is not better than a balaclava. They're exactly the same in stats. I think a balaclava gives more armor. But otherwise, they're the exact same stat-wise. So that's why it's better to wear one of these on the inside. And the aviator cap is just superior to the wool toque in every way. But being that I only have one. So yeah, these don't change. This is like endgame headgear right now. Until we get the technical balaclava and the cougar head wrap. You know, that's late endgame stuff. Jackets, yeah, this is a given. That's the new outer jacket. I do need a better coat, so we might end up making a bear coat. But that's okay. Here we'll wear the fisherman's sweater, which needs repairs. So that's not even going to be any good. You don't get any better mittens up here. You get wool mittens, you know, which I already had a pair of, but I'll put on the best one. Socks, we improved that dramatically. I'm still missing a pair of climbing socks, but we have wool socks. And I'm happy with wool socks. Boots, insulated, are the second best behind mucklucks. We can look at the comparison differential here. They show warmer because they're higher condition. Much higher condition, actually. But worse armor and more sprint loss. A little better wind resist and water resist, but this doesn't change unless I have a better condition set. I do not. This changes drastically. I mean, I'm still wearing my first pair of jeans from the beginning of the game. Yeah. I'll wear the snow pants on the outside. I'm glad I only got one pair of snow pants, even though 2 pair is extreme awesome warmth. Because then I can wear a pair of combat pants on the outside because they're more armored. Much more armored. So at 91%, that's probably my best pair.
It'll get a lot colder soon.
These need repairs. And clothing needs repairs. $65 kilos, that's a bit much. Why don't we drink some water? Yeah, just a little. Right. That's enough. Yeah, I just want to tear this down, but I don't have another jacket. So I think we hold on to it. I might just throw it in. I'm going to throw it in the container, honestly. If I have to come back up here and get it, I'm that desperate enough, I will, you know, fine. Where the hell is it? Wait, please. Yeah, just get out of my inventory. Other things I don't want to tear up. Yeah, going to take another pair of these for backup. These are crap. I don't care about them anymore. Crap. Good. Actually, no, I plan to take... Well, yeah, I'll come back. What I'm going to do is pick them later when I go. If I don't want to tear it up, I'm throwing it in here right now. Yeah, thick wool sweaters are good, but I don't need that many. I'll tear up two of them, I think. Yeah, the low condition ones. Long johns. I don't really probably need that many extra pair. Don't really care about the cargo pants. I have so many better options now. Alright, so now we start repairs. How much wood? Oh, yeah, we need more wood. Wood. Let's get wood. Am I too heavy to get wood? Probably. Getting wood. Getting wood. We are doing getting wood. Peaches. Probably all ruined too. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, very good. Very good. There's a can opener too. Really? Wow, that was deliberately intentional. Thank you. Like, all right, we're gonna give the player a whole crap load of peaches. Let's give him a can opener too. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, right? How hungry are we? Yeah, hungry enough. Peanut butter's very heavy. Let's drop some of this water too. It's also very heavy. I could sit up here for a while if I chose to. I don't know that I'm going to, but I could. All that. Now, I was not done getting wood. Do I care about the tinder? I might. I don't think it's nighttime, but I don't think it's too dark for me to use a tool in here because of the firelight. So that's why I'm able to use the hatchet. Yep. Really? There's firelight right there. Whatever. That's lame. Can't argue with it. I don't agree, but whatever. Absolutely ridiculous. You can see where you're going. You're not going to cut your hand off. But, oh, whatever. Alright. Who am I to argue with the game mechanics, right? Everything I have on is worthy of repairing now, so... Where'd I leave my sewing book? Probably in Mystery Lake. It might be in Mountaineers, but whatever. We lose cloth, we lose cloth. It's not the end of the world. I need leather. This takes a while. Oh, that takes so long. I'll wait. That takes too long. So, but let's work through what we have. Yeah, you first. 2 cloth, fine. Good job, Astrid. Way to repair that in an exhausted state. Sweater? Yeah, 1 hour? Oh, God. Yeah, I guess. We'll get it done. I don't care about the health loss to exhaustion. That's fine. Yeah, do it again. That is worth fixing until we get another couch on. Probably should fix that. Definitely should fix that. Alright, yep, good. Aurora's going on. We could go look at how pretty it is outside. Snow pants need repairs next. Oh, yeah. Well, I could get wood now, because there's light. Yeah. Ah, yes, the pretty Aurora. Mountaineers right there. Hey, guess what I'm doing? What you told me I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. It's almost morning, that's funny. Doesn't matter, we'll sleep when we sleep. No. Time really doesn't matter when you're
not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna sleep in a minute. We're just gonna throw some more wood on here so we can. That'll do. Oh, there. Probably have to pick up some water, but that's fine. Yeah. These are kind of heavy, so I might as well eat them. Do I want to sleep that long? I want a little energy. Let's go for 8. I don't need a whole lot of energy just to be putzing around up here. Alright. Yeah, we still got 5 hours. Do I dare go get any? Not till repairs are done. Yeah, boots need repairs, gloves need repairs. I hate this. I've succeeded every time because I've done cloth repairs. Once I go to the leather repairs, now I'm going to start failing. Ah, we got it. All right.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
This is still okay. Yeah, let's deal with that. Now we got a lot to do because I got to decide what all I'm going to take down. Yeah, how much of this is going to go because it's a lot. I'm going to get some more wood so that fire stays up. We could grab this mega fir. That would burn for a long time. Yeah, let's get that. Probably got to pull the feathers off the birds too. Yeah, it's down to 3. Yeah, throw 2 fur on there. That'll be fine for now. We'll do some other work. If I really want to, I can just go out and grab a bunch of wood. Yeah, we could do that. So we want to keep the fire going. For as long as I'm up here, the fire needs to stay going. Make a cedar? Yeah, why not? As I said, though, the mega limbs do not respawn. Another mega fur. So once they're used, and that's fine. That pretty much took the whole day, and I don't care. I really don't. Try to use the reclaimed up first because it doesn't burn as long.
barely walk with this much gear.
There we go. Another 9. Stupid easy to get ahead of the firewood situation. Yeah, I'm not cold. That's not surprising. That is not firewood right here. This down tree right here is not firewood. It looks like it would be, but it's not. I got a lot I have to do in the plane, so I want to make sure that I don't have to come out and get wood again. Just want to get it done.
For shelter. God, I could eat a horse.
There. Eat that, then you don't have to eat a horse. Leave the poor horses out of it. Yeah, look at all this wood. It's ridiculous. There's just so much of it. Alright. Now we've busted up 3. We'll go back. Drop this wood. I probably don't need to get any
carry
more.
this load for much longer.
Oh, got a good old quarter moon night. Should probably harvest the ptarmigans too. I think they're going to be spawned shortly. This is all cedar. Throw one on there. Throw the rest on the pile. Let's max that out. Can we cook anything? That's a good question. No. I don't have any cookable food. That's crazy. See, now I could make some pancakes had I brought the, well, we have the ptarmigans. Let's pick them up. Had I brought the, cooking oil up here, but it's just like, whatever. I won't be up here that long. Yeah, I'm gonna be up here a couple days, but that one's harvested. Yeah, we're gonna eat bird, I think. Do I have any salt? Next question. I do not. Alright, whatever. Oops. Totally did not mean to grab my bow. Get me some cooking experience. Eat the birdie. Eat the birdie. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough time on that. Eating the birdie. Let's do some water up too.
Man, I could use a drink.
I know, I'm gonna give you one. Drink what you have. Eat the birdie. Yeah, that's a lot of time. All right. Feather farm time. 30 minutes for one. Yeah. That's going to take a minute. I'll get some water done in this time. This is how you get your 3-day campfire achievement, too. Just sit up here for a few days, you'll get it. Just keep your fire going. Blizzard, cool. Glad I grabbed a bunch of wood. Yeah, we would be cold in here in a blizzard if there wasn't a fire going. We should be able to do 2. The water should be done. Yep. I'll pick them up right away. That's enough water for now, though. Astrid, we're going to sleep through this blizzard. Yeah, that's all we did today is we got some wood and harvested ptarmigans. It takes forever to harvest those little guys, though. Just make sure we have enough to sleep. I don't have anything in my... Yeah, I've got my fur in the bedroll spot. I can put the bedroll there. Not enough time. That is. I don't need that many calories, but it probably should just consume a bunch. Chips. Plenty. Yeah, go to bed. I get it, you're tired. Go to bed. Alright. I will be back later, and then I'm going to decide what the hell I'm going to do with all these tools. And then we'll work our way down. And from there, decide what we're gonna do next. I think I'm just gonna try and get the containers on the mountain. I'm not gonna worry so much about revealing the map yet. Just get the containers covered so that I have access, so I can see what's all there, and go from there. And then we might actually, once that's done, that'll probably take a whole session to finish Timberwolf Mountain, probably, maybe even 2 sessions. And then probably head to Forsaken Airfield to get the shortwave, which from here